How long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season has gotten started.
Now Sacramento starting 5. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Now here's Schroeder. Back to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
SGA passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Levine. Here's Dort. Sabonis grabs the board. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Bad outing offensively. If you break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Now, SGA. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And DeRozan kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside, LaVine fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now, here's SGA. Williams looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Nice D from DeRozan. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, LaVine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. LaVine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Schroeder. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead. They lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
You've got Wallace. Chet Holmgren out there with Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
How about the confidence that LaVine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Monk now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Physical D there, but Monk fights through it. He's tough now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Saric comes in for Jones. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. And the dunk by Wallace.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Saric, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Levine. DeRozan. Kings with the first shot clock. Monk outside. Here's Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 9 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous Alexander is an unselfish team player.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Then for the Kings, Murray comes in for Monk. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. .44 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Schroeder, nothing on the board. Dean passes to Sabonis. Murray dishes to DeRozan. Clock at 4. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Kings lead by 3. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
Well, he's in the zone shooting it. Every time he puts up the 3, he believes it's going in. Trust me, that's a great feeling.
People ask, what's it like to be in the zone? I don't know. You just feel it. The game just slows down. It's like you can do no wrong.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey team, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
This would be a Thunder game without the score catcher. Shoot up some love, fans. Let him hear it.
For DeMar DeRozan. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, how about 22 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. Levine inside the three-point line. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Kings lead by 4. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. The coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. SGA on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Outside, Levine. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hartenstein.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's SGA. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Free throw good, Levine.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Monk comes in for Keegan Murray. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Shoots from 12. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Kings leading now by 4. Westbrook passes to Monk. Here's the screen. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Monk's got 5 now.
Confident stroke from Monk outside the arc.
With 4 seconds on the clock, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
At the line for one, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. The Kings on top, leading by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now Murray. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the rebound.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Levine against Dort. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
SGA. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Williams, no luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Here's Sabonis. DeRozan inside. He started by Williams.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
SGA. Williams outside to take the lead. The three goes down.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And here's DeRozan. Levine outside. Six to shoot. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Holmgren. A huge two-handed slam.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Levine, drained from outside.
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the offender.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Zach LaVine, and he does not hit. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for two, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a Timber and put up a few buckets on this squad.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.